So as this is together, there's the turbine. When you're at the full, lift it up at full height, that seals, but when that's open, you're creating a vacuum in this entire chamber. And that vacuum is going to suck through any holes that are available. So obviously one is through the hole that it's intended to suck through, and then through this chamber where it's going to suck everything in through a little tiny hole that we have there. And that hole won't always be that size. When I first took this apart, this was ever so slightly higher, and it actually had a hole about that big. Now the worst one that this vacuum is going to create is coming from the side right here. Now looking at this picture, you can see what it was like when I first took it apart. So coming in from the left side in the middle, you've got the dust coming into that little hole, which is going to attack that bearing right there, which is one of the high speed bearings. And then you can see that it's also going to create suction that sucks in through the edge of the brush, which we're looking at the bottom right of the screen, through there, and it's going to get driven over with the belt. And basically what between the two of those, this is going to get filled up with fluff, dirt, everything, and you're going to end up with this or much, much worse. And this isn't designed to get into. Now this is where things get really ugly. So here's the bottom of it. You see these screws, and you see the damage around it. I'm talking about the damage here. And on this one, we've got the same thing. And if you look at these back ones, you can see that I've also got damage here and here, and that's from trying to get wheels out that the screws are hidden behind this rubber. Again, you got to wedge that up, and underneath it is more screws. Not designed to get into. Now the bit that really topped this off was that the two screws in these two, they had glue in them. They had some kind of resin in them that I had to crack out. It wasn't that easy. Now the type of screws, of course, are security Torx, just to make it harder to get into. Like I said, these were full of resin, and my tweezers aren't that bad. I use them for a lot of work, and it was that hard. Wow, focus, come on. It was that hard that I've damaged my tweezers trying to chip the resin away. This product is 100% designed to fail. It's intended that it can't be fixed, even though it's extremely easy to fix. This is definitely rubbish. This product is rubbish. It might be fine as long as you've never got any animals around it, but its design is intended to fail. It's intended that it will fail and can't be fixed. And this isn't awfully old. I've had this for maybe a year, and yep, it was finished. So I never intended to make a video about this. I mean, who cares about seeing somebody fix a Powerhead for a vacuum cleaner? But once I got into it and saw how blatantly obvious it was that they'd not only forced you to, or the idea is to force you to replace it, they've made it extremely difficult to get into, permanently damaging it if you do, the appearance of it. And then when you get into it, you see that it's designed to actually block up and fail. That's an intention in its design. I had to show everyone. Got most of them back in, except that one. So just so that you're aware of how hard they made these, that's not something you can easily push back in. A lot of force, a lot of one-way clip. Designed to go in, never designed to come out. So the bit that's really funny about this is that they've really tried to market it as easy to clean, because this comes out, okay? Because this just slides in there, easy as that, and with a little push that clips in, and it's also easy to clean. The BOSCH ProAnimal, easy to clean. Easy to clean for the first, 18 months, 2 years, and when you have to throw this whole thing away because they try to stop you from being able to repair it. That company is dirty. End of story. This is really, really dirty business. Really, really dirty. Don't buy it. Don't support them.